kaswalap, inshiknukwa, inchash, kaskazuk, skakimukkan. So it's afternoon after lunch, and I found this nice bush of rose hips here. See, look at them all, just loaded, right? And what we talked about earlier for the cold and flu tea, mullein, rose hips, bunchberry. But so I'm up, where am I? Just above the canal. Canal's right down there. Looky-loo, seeing what I'm doing. But so rose hips are good medicine. They are loaded with vitamin C, which you need a lot of when you got a cold, right? So, and they are edible. You can eat them. Just don't eat the seed. They got little hairs on them that'll mess with your throat too, like the mullein leaf hairs. Yeah, you'll start talking funny. But yeah, so I'm gonna put my tobacco down. I'm gonna say thanks for this bush. Has lots of medicine on it for me. So I don't want to make just a short video, you know, picking rose hips. See, I got a nice big bucket here, and just grab, pull, and there we go. So I'm gonna see how much I can get, but I wanted to share a story. It's been a while, and you're gonna get sticky. Oh, and the best time to pick them is, like, say after first frost, when the leaves are starting to change color, kinda, I guess. But I usually wait till first frost, but I don't know if first frost came already. I don't wake up that early. But as you can see, some of them are starting to dry already. See, look at this guy. It's already wrinkled. Oh, story. Legend of our people, the statlimc. So there's bluejay and kingfisher. You know, bluejay's out there collecting his food. You know, he's got a scavenger, right? So he's got to go around and pick it, find it where he can, right? And he's flying around picking up his food, gathering, you know, and he sees kingfisher up in a tree above the creek, right? He watches and he sees kingfisher dive down into the water and come up with a fish, right? He's like, huh, okay. So he continues on collecting his stuff. Next day, he sees kingfisher again. He's watching him, and he goes down, gets another fish. He's like, whoa, okay. You know, he goes and collects his food. Then another day goes by and he sees kingfisher up in a tree. Dive down, come up with a fish again. He's like, okay. So he goes over there and he talks to him. Hey, kingfisher, how do you do that? You know, every time you dive, you come up with a fish. Teach me that. Kingfisher's like, okay. Come back tomorrow. So, you know, blue jay goes away and collects his food. Next day, he meets up with kingfisher up in that tree above the creek. He says, okay, watch me and watch how I do it. Okay, so he just, you know, he's watching the creek, sees his fish, and he just dives down, comes back up with a fish. He goes, okay, you see what I did? He's like, yeah. Okay, I'll come back tomorrow and I'll show you again. You know, the next day he shows him how to do it again. He goes, you know, he showed him a few more times. So blue jay was ready for it. He goes, okay, I'll try it. You know, he leaned forward and he just dived down into the water at his fish, and he went right into a rock. And he comes back up with a bent beak. Like, kingfisher, how come you didn't tell me? Should have said something. You know, he's got a bent beak, right? Like, oh, kingfisher. And kingfisher goes, no. See, I'm kingfisher, and this is what I do. I dive and do this. You're a blue jay. You go and collect food the way you do. So that's why blue jay has a bit of a bent beak, because he tried to be like kingfisher and dive off, get a fish. So pass that on and share it. You know, tell that story. You know, they've been around my house. I've seen them all week, last week, all weekend. So I wanted to share that story. I felt like he was telling me to share his story. But there you go. So back to picking rose hips. So last year I was down by the lake, and that bush isn't as loaded as this one is, and I think I got another one on the other side there. I got a couple up cleat kit I'm gonna pick off of, and we'll see how much I can get in my bucket, because I kind of need a lot. I need for myself, my sisters, my nieces, nephews, the community. I share with the community. I share with my elders, you know. It's not mine. It comes from the land. It's not mine. It's everybody's. So, yeah, if you got rose hips like this and you need them picked, let me know. I'll come and pick some. Thank you. Taku Mishnuknukwa.